Hey everybody, Comic Crack. So just a quick video. I got a surprise in the mail today. Let's make sure there's no address is shown there. Yeah, that's fine. Surprise in the mail today. I went outside to get the mail, and the mailbox was opened up. Peeked inside and saw a brown package for one and only me, T. Fuller. Very, very surprising. We talked about it before, and I knew that at some point it was on its way. I didn't expect it, and it had completely slipped my mind, so it was a real surprise. And it was from our friend Larassa over in the UK, who sent me some books, which is super, super cool of her. I'm pretty excited about it. I opened it already. I couldn't resist. Lillian, special lady friend, and myself were just hanging out this morning, and we were in pajamas, and I sat there with it, and she was saying, well, you should open it up, we should have a look. I said, well, I kind of, got to do a video where I open it on camera and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of the thing that people do. And so I left it for a little while, but it was just sitting there glaring, staring at me, so I had to open it to look, because I was curious, because I couldn't quite remember what we had talked about as far as what was coming. And there's a very nice note in it. I won't read you the whole thing, other than thank you very much, Larassa. That's great. As for the rush or anything, there was no rush because I had no timeline on it. I had no idea. And then, super cool, a little Daredevil drawing there, which is so awesome. It's so great. I love it. It's really, really neat. So there you go. Hopefully you get a good look at that there. It's hard when I do these videos this way, knowing which side is which, because it reverses the image, so excuse my sloppiness. But I think that's a fantastic Daredevil there, Larassa. It's so cool. So I'll definitely be holding on to that sucker. The other piece of art that you sent me before, I kept it in one of the comics. I'm going to keep this with these. So let's have a look. I haven't looked through them. I just kind of, you know how it is. Those of you who have kids, especially young kids, the amount of time that you do get to yourself. Special lady friend and Miss Lillian are out right now. They went out for dinner with some friends, so Dad's got a bit of a reprieve, which is nice. It's some friends of hers from work, so they're going to go and hang out and have dinner, and she's going to show off the baby, and they're going to do all sorts of great stuff. So, let's see. So that. So we can have a quick look through these together. That one and that one. Okay. If you remember the other video, the other unboxing video from Larassa, you know that, just from any of my videos, period, I guess, but that one specifically, there was a guy, Shaky Kane, this artist, Shaky Kane, that I really, really like, and doing some research on him. I wonder if that thing is here. It's not. Sorry about that. I thought it was. I was going to pull out the newspaper. Maybe I'll show them off in another video or whatever, how I talk about them. There was an interview that I had with him in this Comics, and in that interview they kind of talk about his history as far as like his art, where it appeared and stuff like that. And one of the magazines that it appeared in was a magazine from the UK called Revolver. So she had found issues 1 and 2 for me, and the last trade that we did, she sent those along, which was very cool. Well, she has now found what she's saying is the rest of the run, which is so awesome because, again, like I said in that one, I've never found these here. So it's great to have someone in the UK that can pick these up for you. There's so many amazing things about comic book community on YouTube, but that thing is really exciting for me because there's lots of books that we're all interested in, and when we did our last trade, I had found her some Teen Titans here for dirt cheap that she was unable to find over there, so we kind of worked out a deal like that. So it's great to have kind of like eyes around the world, especially when you're looking for something that's specific to a part of the world. It's great to know some people there that will help you out to pick up the gaps or fill in the gaps for you. So we have Revolver issue number 3 with Jimi Hendrix, and again, this Rogan Gosh story in it as well, which I've shown before, and I'll show you again. I have the collected version of it as well too. Peter Milligan and Brendan McCarthy is the artist. Let's see, there we go. So that's a sample of those pages there, which is very cool. I mean, like I said, I've read it, I own it. This format is a little bit bigger, so it's great. It'll be great to kind of go over it again, because I am in love with his art. I think his art is fantastic. The surrealism and the colors and his layouts, and his layouts on the page are pretty fantastic. And Milligan I like as a writer too. And then, just like the other ones, there's other stories in it as well. Happenstance and Kismet in this one, who I'm not familiar with. And Dire Streets. I'm looking as I'm going to see if there's any names. Oh, and here we go, and here's the guy. So I think what it was is Shaky Kane did kind of this Pinhead Nation, which I think was just a spread like this. In the first 2, it was only a couple of pages as well, like this. So I don't think it's any sort of long form comic within the book, but very, very cool. Separated in the middle there, but that's fine. It looks like I can bend those staples out and put it right. What else do we got? So that's the main draw for me about this book, and the nice surprise was the Rogan Gosh as well, that I didn't know appeared. Here's something, Dan Dare, that I didn't know had appeared in the book, so that was kind of a nice extra bonus. Yeah, so there you have it. It's 2000 AD production, so I guess it's like a sideline of the main 2000 AD. And then here is number 4. Make sure I got these in the right way. Have a quick flip through this. Oh, and then an ad for something else that I do have, the Revolver Horror Special. And that's also in this stack too. She managed to find that as well, which is just super cool. Again, thank you so much. That's really, really nice of you. Oh, look at that. That's cool. So here we go. Here's the Pinhead Nation. I love when the incidentals are always also in with the magazines and back issues and stuff I pick up. So this is like a subscription insert, which is pretty fantastic. And there's more Shaky Kane. Let me see, go this way. Awesome. Super amazing. Love it. I think Rogan Gosh is done. I think it was only the 3 issues. Oh no, here we go. Here's some more. Interesting. Here we go. Kind of it starts off this issue. So that's that. Number 4. Number 5. Yeah, no other names that I recognize, which is also cool. There's this Purple Days as well, which from what I can gather is kind of like a Jimi Hendrix thing there, with some very interesting art. Let's see what else is in this one. Kids sharing the exploits of your favorite Revolver character with this real fun Pinhead face mask. That's pretty awesome. And then the Pinhead Nation. I don't know, there's just something about his art. I love it. And of course, Rogan Gosh again. Very cool. Oh, that looks pretty neat too. Can't see the name. Some interesting style there. Like that as well. Dan Dare again. And then this one is number 6. Bah Humbug Christmas issue. Yeah, I won't show you, I won't keep holding up pages, but you get the idea. Keith Page. Looks familiar. That art looks familiar to me. There you go. And then, of course, gotta hold these up. The Shaky Cane. It really stands out, no matter where it is. His art stands out anywhere. But definitely stands out in this one. Number 7. The shaky cover. Now, what she's saying is that this should complete it. So I'm assuming that this is the last one that they put out, issue number 7, and then of course the special, which I'll show you in a minute. So that should do the series for me, which is fantastic. I'm gonna sit and read them all now. Even pots. Okay, and then finally, the horror special. Spooky fun, and it's much thicker issue as well. Almost double the size. Looks awesome. What else can I show you here? Here's shaky stuff again. The Universal Man. Some monster faces there done in his style. Oh, looks like a couple of long stories in it, which is great too. Super cool. Who did that one? Oh yeah, so some Garth Ennis, David Hine in here as well. See some other names that I recognize. Yeah, nothing really else that I recognize. Neil Gaiman doing a piece in here too. Cool, very cool. That's awesome. So that finishes up Revolver for me, which is awesome. Yeah. I don't know, what more can I say? That's fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm very excited about that. Yeah. Do some trades with people. You know, it's fun. It just makes it even more fun than it already is. So I have nothing for you right now, but you know, I'll be keeping my eyes open when I get back to hunting. Obviously, I haven't really been doing much digging lately. I mean, me and my son went to the flea market on the weekend, but that was really it. I just don't obviously have a lot of time to go out digging for comics, and trust me, it's killing me, because I got a call from my actually got a call from my Galaxy Comics, where I have my subscription, because it's been a couple of months since I've been there, and I know they kind of have a cap as far as, like, once you get to a certain point, if you haven't picked up your books, they kind of say, hey, you know, usually they just cancel it and sell your books, but they're getting in touch with me because I'm friendly with them and they know my situation. They know that we've had a baby, and, you know, so I have a, you know, because I haven't even gotten to get new books for, geez, I don't even know how long. December, end of November maybe, so I'm really, really far behind, which is bad, but it's also good, because in all those little trips, when you end up picking small stacks of books, you end up picking up small stack of books. I've got a pile like this of stuff that I haven't read, so I've actually started to read through them. One I just finished today, actually. I got the first 4 issues of a Dead Man series, 1999 is when it was from. So I guess they had this mini series called Dead Again, which I'll have to hunt for. And then off of that, they did another Dead Man series. And I can't remember the name of the writer is escaping me right now. Anyway, so I read the first 4 issues. It's not bad. It's pretty good. The art is interesting, and so I'm getting to go through those. I got the rest of the series, The Minx, to catch up on and read, which was the Peter Milligan and Sean Phillips, which I really, really like. I just read another issue of that today as well too. Loving that. The Dalgota books that I had been reading, I finished that miniseries as well too, that was a really fun read. That was a Fantagraphics books. What else is in that pile? I was going to read, I have a whole bunch of Captain America so it's Captain America and Bucky, because I had jumped on that book when it was Captain America and Black Widow because of the Francavilla artwork, and I loved that storyline. And then I kind of picked up some earlier issues and read them as well, like Captain America and Hawkeye, I think was one of them, Captain America and Iron Man. I'd read a few of them, really, really liked them. So I have that whole run as well too. So I'd like to reread those again and kind of, read the ones that I had missed, which were the earlier ones. I think it started off as Captain America and Bucky. So I'm looking forward to reading that whole pile. What else is in that pile? Those are the meat of them. Then there's some like odd issues here and there, some single issues of things, So yeah, but it's kind of cool to just be able to, like today when Lillian had a nap, she had a nap in our bed, and I just laid beside her and hung out with her and read comics while she slept, which was pretty fun, actually. It was pretty good. So now I'm just rambling. Now I'm just babbling. So thanks very much for watching. 17 minutes, holy crap. If you made it, thank you very much. And again, Larasa, thank you so much. Happy belated birthday. And we'll see you all soon. Okay, bye.